All right, we are going to be busy tonight. We have got Select Baseball, but we're doing it by the full case tonight. I know, right? Yeah, it's going to take us a while. There's no doubt about that. There is a little bit of information I like to go over before we actually get started ripping, so let's go ahead and get that up on the screen. We'll get that out of the way while everybody's getting in and getting settled. Okay, so feedback. I have mine automated on eBay. What that means to you is that anytime you leave positive feedback for me, you are instantly going to get positive feedback in return. So that's a win-win, no waiting. And of course, the other thing there is to say thank you, because I appreciate you being here, bidding, breaking, and chatting, hanging out with me, keeping me company, and all that good stuff. This is what it looks like in the days ahead. So tomorrow night we are going to break a case of Noir basketball. I believe that is the last of the Noir basketball. On Thursday night we're going to break a 12-box inner case of Diamond Kings baseball. Listen, it's just a 12-box case, but Panini likes to put 2 of them in a bigger box and call that a master case, which makes the 12-box cases inner cases in the Panini world. So yeah, there you go. On Friday night, I actually did get this listed tonight, so let's get that fixed real quick. It's not coming soon anymore. It's actually there. Let's see if I can fix it real quick. It is. Whoops. Well, good grief. There you go. That's what it's going to be. So, with a couple of typos still in it. Isn't that lovely? But that's okay. That's what I get trying to type, reaching across the table. So, Prism Baseball. Yeah, we're going to break that by the half case. And then we'll break a full case of Finest Baseball and a full case of Leaf Flash Football, provided that it all shows up on time, which as it stands right now, I believe that it will. Those are all new releases for Friday. So, we'll be super busy on Friday night, too. And we probably won't break it in the order that they're listed. I know, it's kind of a weird listing situation, but we may not break it in the order that it's listed, but Flash Football will probably be first, and then the 2 baseballs. Saturday and Sunday will both be off nights. Shipping. Let's talk about that a minute. Hoping that this will get out the door to you on or about Friday. So always I say plus or minus a day because, well, life happens, right? So if everything goes super, super fantastic, maybe it gets out the door on Thursday instead of Friday. And if something goes off the rails, it might be Saturday instead of Friday. But as it stands right now, I expect it to be Friday. And we don't have to worry about consolation cards in here. There's a ton of cards. Every team is going to pull cards. Every team will have a package coming. So no worries in regard to consolation cards. So it is a 12-box full case break. That's right. Bring your snacks and beverages. Settle in. It's going to take us a while. This is Select Baseball. Full case. It is break number 7. Ended tonight on eBay, the same night we are breaking it, which is Tuesday. What is happening? Tuesday, the 16th of June. And I was trying to scroll down the page, and instead, I don't know, it was doing something else. But anyway, team names are there on the left-hand side, and if you are the lucky winning bidder tonight, your eBay user ID is up in lights there across from the team that you won. All right, we got all that stuff out of the way. And the focus, it's about to change. Your background's getting blurry, very blurry. You're feeling sleepy, so sleepy. You may be sleepy by the time the break is over. But yeah, we're going to be able to see the cards up close, so don't worry about the fact that the background got blurry. We don't care about the background. We'll be able to see our cards, though. That's the important part. T-Man is here. Hi, T-Man. And Trevor is here, too. Trevor says he is juiced for this one. I love anything Select Panini. Select baseball, basketball, football. I just like the product. And we've been breaking this by the half case. This is the first one we've done by the full case. So it will take us a while, and it will take a bit of time to get it sorted and shipped too. But I think it's going to be worth it. It's always a fun break. So I think it should be worth it. All right, let me get this big carton off the table here. That big case out of the way and give us a little room to work here. All right, so I need to put some sleeves out on the table, get my yourself situated there. And you're probably thinking, why didn't you put them out before you started? Well, because I would spill them all over the place, scatter them when I was trying to get the boxes out. So it's better to wait. So select baseball. We are looking for 2 autographs, 2 memorabilia cards per box on average. Yeah, that's where Panini gets you, on average. Every once in a while they mess up and they don't give you all the hits that they promise you, and that on average is a bit of CYA for them. And on the flip side, very, very rarely, but occasionally, we get something more than we expect. And of course, on average, would cover that too. Not that we would complain about getting more. But most of the time, what it means is that they occasionally will replace a hit with a point card instead. Panini rewards points. And if that happens to us tonight, we will use random.org at the very end of the break and award any points cards that we find that way at the end of the night. Cruz is here. Hi, Cruz. T-Man says select is excellent. Chris is here, and he says he's ready to go tonight, too. Cruz, did I get any National Treasures basketball? I did get National Treasures basketball. I got less than I normally get by, well, a bunch less than I normally get. But yeah, I did get some. Not a lot, little tiny bit, but I did get some. It's crazy this year trying to get any basketball products. They are very stingy with them, I'll tell you that. Mojo for Wander Franco. All right, T-Man. You've got the Tampa Bay Rays then, obviously, so we'll try to find some Rays magic for you. And Lucas is here too. Hi, Lucas. Okay, so let's get busy here. This is what I'm going to do. Through this first box, we will go a little bit slower and talk about the kinds of things that we're seeing. In subsequent boxes, we will move through most things a little faster unless they're hits or whatever, but always go a little slower through the first box. So we have a Trent Grisham out for the Padres, first hit that we see. It is numbered to 250, I believe that says. Doesn't look too bad, maybe a tiny little bit of minor stuff. In general, we probably will find some minor edge and corner wear throughout the break. That's pretty common, unfortunately, on just about every card these days. I think that might be our, is that our other hit? We're going to wait. I don't want to find both of our hits that soon. All right, so the red parallel. We will undoubtedly find plenty of these before the night is over. They are going to be numbered each time to 199. So every time you see red, you know what it means. That one was for Tampa Bay, the Rays. And this is an example of a base prism. I may also call this a refractor at times. They mean the same thing. So whenever you see one with that pretty little rainbow of colors, that is a prism / refractor, whichever way I refer to it means the same thing. That is a base one, so it is not numbered, and most of the base ones, if not all of the base ones, will be unnumbered. In fact, they all will be, because if they're numbered, they will be one of the color parallels. We already saw the red one. There are some other colors that we'll see too. For instance, this, we'll see this little tricolor here, and those are not numbered either. They always look like they should be, and they are refractors, all of them, but none of them are numbered, sadly. But they're still cool little hits, and maybe that other one over here wasn't our hit, because, yeah. I don't know. I don't know what we've got going on. We've already found, oh yeah, we're looking for 4 in here. See what happens? I'm thinking of another product. Numbered to 99, there is Sam Hilliard and the Rockies. So he was hiding up there. And our other guy's sitting right there, and then we'll still have one more to find. It's another base refractor Rendon. Angels these days, and of course said Los Angeles on it. Most of the stuff that is unnumbered, unless it's a hit or numbered, I will sleeve it after the fact. Like base refractors, we're not going to sleeve those as we go. However, I will probably sleeve them before they ship, but not live because it just slows us down a bunch. Here is a green parallel. It is numbered to 99 for Daza. Every time you see one of those, you know they're going to be numbered to 99. Those little blank cards, we'll find tons of them as well. We have a redemption. And with redemptions, they stay face down until the end of the break. And then we flip any that we find over all at once. And then we go to the Panini website, check them out, find out what, if anything, they're numbered to. So this is an example of an insert called Phenoms. It, again, is it is a refractor. It is a prism, but it is not numbered. Kirilloff and the Twins on the front of that one. So on most of our base prisms and unnumbered things, I'm not necessarily every time going to say prism or tricolor prism or whatever, because you're going to be able to see that part, and as many as are in here, you would be tired of hearing it by the time we were done. Greg Maddux, numbered to 49 for the Atlanta Braves. That is our second relic out. And then we've got a blue Tim Anderson for the White Sox. And anytime we see this particular shade of blue, a royal blue if you will, it is going to be numbered to 149. So red to 199, the royal blue to 149, green to 99, and there are other colors as well that we just haven't seen yet. And since we're still in the first box, we'll do the same thing just to demonstrate these are never numbered, and that is a base prism Scott Kingery for the Phillies. This is an example of a moonshot insert, and that's Yelich for the Brewers. We'll see those both as prisms and not. That one, of course, is a prism, but again, not numbered. So there we go. And our other autograph out of that box is that sitting right up here in housekeeping, where it will stay until the end, the bitter end, and we'll flip it over along with any others that we may find along the way. T-Man says he has got the Rays. Hang on, what does that say? Rays, Tigers, Twins, Marlins, and the A's. Okay. And Cruz said because of the Zion effect. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Well, first of all, National Treasures in basketball is always insanely priced because it is the most popular of all of the basketball products. I mean, National Treasures is popular in any of the sports that it comes out for, obviously. They issue it for, I guess, most things. I think they even have a National Treasure soccer, even though I don't break soccer. I think there is one. But NT is always the one that is super popular, and especially in basketball. It's the most anticipated of the year next to Prism. That's actually ahead of Prism, but anyway. So it's always hard to get. It's always crazy. They don't make as much basketball as they do football and some of the other sports because the number of autographs they have access to is much more limited, what with the smaller teams and all. So it's not as much printed. It's very popular, and anytime you get a really good rookie class like we have this year, because you've got Ja Morant, you've got Kobe White, you've got Zion, Tyler Hero is looking pretty good. There's quite a few guys that are on a watch list, I guess, this year. So anytime you have that added to the mix, yeah, it just makes it insane. T-Man, Beckett's had an article that said someone has hit the Zion logo man signature. Wow. That's stuck to, you guys, that's like, it's got some kind of something on it. It's stuck to the card in front of it. Sometimes these do have a little weird residue on them. I'll tell you that straight up from whatever printing process they go through. This one hit us face up for a change. It is Morahone, and that is a relic for the Padres. So San Diego off to a good start. Red to 199. That is Brock Burke for the Texas Rangers. I see a white setting up there. Whenever we have white, they are going to be numbered to 50. But more importantly, in my hot little hands, I have a Yordan Alvarez, numbered to 209 for the Astros. As we're going to see with most of these, some minor edge and corner wear. But you know what? If you got the Astros, you're probably happy to hit that, especially out of box number 2, right? Then you can relax, enjoy things a little more. Once you've hit something, you're like, okay. So there is a white parallel, again, numbered to 50, Brock Burke for the Texas Rangers. We still have some other colors we have not even seen yet, but we'll get around to them. Eventually they'll turn up in here. And a die cut. Those don't come out very frequently, so we'll take a look at that. We generally find, I think, only about 1 per case. Panini doesn't call much case hits, so we'll call it kind of an unofficial one. That's the Miami Marlins and Caleb Smith with our die cut. Yeah, Panini likes to call their inserts ultra rare so they don't get caught if they don't put them in because, well, sometimes they don't have them show up. Like the zebras, for instance. Some cases, there's no zebra parallel in Select. Other cases, there's more than one. So, yeah, that's why they like to use on average for their wording. That's exactly why. And why they don't call them case hits, because if they officially called them case hits, then you know you would expect to find it. When they don't call it that and they just call it ultra rare, they can be like, well, it's not guaranteed to be in every case. Mike Trout, Base Prism Angels. So we know how that all goes. Lucas says you like Ja Morant better than Zion. Ja's a heck of a player, let me tell you. He is a really good player. But so is Zion. I mean, it's a good-looking rookie class this year. Brendan McKay. So Tampa Bay Rays on the board and numbered to 99 with a Brendan McKay relic. Abraham Toro. Here come the Astros again. This one is also numbered to 99. Once again, you can see that minor chipping and things on those edges and corners. Just assume those are going to be on everything because realistically they are. Then we have another royal blue here, and that is Mr. Cody Bellinger. And belly numbered to 149 for the Dodgers. Oh, my nose is itching. I'm not sure what is in season right now for allergies. I think it's grasses. But whatever it is, whether it's grasses or whether it's trees, it is just, it's really messing with my allergies, unfortunately. And you are asking if I break any WWE products. No, I don't. I don't follow WWE. I don't follow hockey. I don't follow soccer. So I tend not to break those because usually if I don't follow the sport, to me, I don't really enjoy breaking it if I don't follow the sport. I mean, it would be fine, I guess, but I wouldn't probably like it as much as I like doing sports that I'm interested in and that I watch and that I follow. And also, I would have no idea who is who. So I wouldn't even know, like, I guess I would learn, but I wouldn't certainly have any idea up front, like, who's a good hit in WWE or who's a good hit in hockey, who's a good hit in soccer. I probably know a handful of names in each of those sports, and that would be it. So don't usually break those. Trevor says hi. Hi to you too, Trevor. T-Man's happy that he's gotten a hit already. I'm going to assume that's what that yes is in there. And because it sounded like, the way it's typed, it looks like yes. So I'm going to say that was probably for the Brendan McKay. I don't know. There is a little bit of a delay in chat from the time you type it in to the time it pops up on my side. And then, of course, I'm not always looking over there right at the time it pops in either. So you can expect a little bit of delay. To 199, that is Edwin Rios out for the Dodgers. This is a good one that you can notice that there is some curvature to it. And as many of you, probably all of you know, when we open cards like this that have that type of coating on them, whether it's chrome, whether it's prism, whether it's select, they all have a tendency to kind of, oh, that's a little J.J. Bleday Phenoms. They all have a tendency to kind of curve up a little when they come out of the pack. There's a Kirby Yates. And what's behind door number 3 over there? Some blue. To 149, it is Giancarlo Stanton for the New York Yankees. So I guess unless things have changed today, I guess it is looking a little dire in terms of playing a baseball season, isn't it? Thinking it might not happen. I don't know. They're still trying, or saying they're still trying, but it seems like they're pretty far apart. Okay, this is the first time we've seen this particular insert, and we have on it Manny Machado. Now, there's, again, a base version of this insert. We may have seen those. This is the first time we've seen the Prism version of Select Stars. And those are not numbered or anything, but they don't come out with what I'll call regularity. So we'll see several, but it's not like you pull one every pack or anything. So a little scarce, or more so anyway, comparatively scarce. How's that? To 99, the Mariners and Justin Dunn have a relic. And there's the Polar Bear. And Willie Castro, numbered to 199. Castro is headed to the Detroit Tigers with that autograph. Let's just go ahead and grab Alex here. Numbered to 149. This one goes to the Astros. It is an Alex Bregman relic for Houston. Then I see a red and a green. It's Christmas. Numbered to 199. That is Mondesi for the Kansas City Royals. And numbered to 99, we have a green Spencer Turnbull. And that, of course, goes to the Detroit Tigers. Almost said Lions. Almost said goes to the Detroit Lions. Ay, ay, ay. I know. It happens sometimes. Lucas, you think that Ja Morant is built for the longer haul? Well, Zion is definitely fragile. We've seen that. I mean, he's already had injuries and things just getting started with his pro career. So we do know he's injury prone. And honestly, a lot of big guys are kind of that way. They're more fragile than some of the other players, it seems like. You know, Anthony Davis, he's another example of a guy who's just hurt a lot. And I absolutely adore Anthony Davis. And he's bulked up a lot over the years. He used to be about as big as a toothpick. But he's still, you know, another one of the real big guys that just seems to be somewhat fragile. Of course, he's big and tall. Whereas Zion's big and, I mean, he's tall enough, but he's more built bigger. How's that? Is that the right way to say that? Maybe. Right as I look over there, I see Lucas says he needs to trim up. Yeah, well, yeah. See, that's what I was trying to avoid. I was trying to find a nice way to say that. Oh, I tell you, I broke this nail, and I cannot then get... That's what goes under the edge of that wrapper to grab it, and ever since that nail broke off, which was over the weekend, is a real pain to get the wrappers opened. Okay, who have we here? That is Howie Kendrick for the Nationals. Little Nico Hornerer. Looks like it is numbered to 250. That, of course, coming out for the Cubbies. So the Cubs have a relic there for Nico. Another redemption. All right, we've got a pair of them now. We have not had historically this year a ton of redemptions in Select, so I don't even have a guess who that might be. To 149, that one's the Diamondbacks. Some of you may have a guess, though. Do some of you, have you seen a lot of redemptions come out for one player or another? Anybody got a guess who they think we might find under there later? Number to 49, this goes to the Dodgers. Tony Gonsolin. I never say it right. Anyway, it's number to 49. It goes to the Dodgers. That's the important part. There's a Will Smith Prism. And there's DJ LeMahieu for the Yankees. A lot of base. Lots and lots of base, always. You've seen a lot of Aaron Judge and a lot of Eloy come out. Okay. Well, I would like to have Aaron Judge or Jimenez in there. So, yeah. Maybe we'll get one of each. Wouldn't that be nice if that's what those redemptions were? That'd be great. Number to 75. We've got another Greg Maddux relic for the Braves. Got a bookend of those now. 199, Rafael Devers, Red Sox. To 149, that is Trent Thornton, Toronto Blue Jays. A little tricolor Matt Carpenter for the Cardinals. Here's another Select Stars. This one is Buster Posey for the Giants. I love Buster, but he's another guy. He's been injury prone here in the last few years, and he's getting on up there in age for his position, right? I mean, not in the real world, but in the sports world, and to play catcher, he's getting kind of up there. So I think Buster's days are numbered. Well, as is the fact that they drafted Joey Bart. So, well, it'll take Joey a few years to get there. Maybe Buster will hang on, but yeah, he's on the downward spiral. And sadly, I think so is my man Joey Votto. His age really started to show on him last season too. So gotta worry about Joey. T-Man says he wants that to be a Wander Franco redemption. Well, that'd be nice. I would like that. Chris, for redemptions, you've seen Judge. Ooh, Jason Dominguez is in there as a redemption. Oh, the plot thickens. And Eloy and Aaron. Okay. So that gives us some possibilities of who we might have up there. Of course, there's no guarantee it's any of those, but if that's what you guys are seeing, that means we got some likelihood that we might land one or more of those. 2 redemptions we have found thus far. I'm trying to set these so that they mostly go the right way. You know, Panini likes to flip their cards around in the pack, and there are always some facing one direction and some facing another. So I'm trying to fix it so that the majority of what we see is facing the right way and only a few are facing the wrong way. Sometimes I get it wrong, but I'm trying. There's George Springer for the Astros. Yeah, I got that one wrong, obviously. Yeah, well, we just may look at some of them upside down. And that is Robert for the White Sox. Nice little tricolor. And below that, looks like we've got ourselves a gold on the horizon. And who awaits us here on our gold? Mr. Urshela for the Yankees. Gio Urshela, numbered to 10. First gold that we have seen tonight. So that's a nice one for the Yankees. Brendan McKay, Tampa Bay Rays, out again. So you got a bookend of Brendan McKay relics now for the Rays. And that is Shogo for Cincinnati Reds. My little Reds. I see a blue one. We'll go ahead and grab it. It's also for the Reds. That's Castillo to 149 for Cincinnati. Gavin Lux. Nice. I hope it's signed. It is numbered 299. You know, same as the others. Little minor edging corner stuff. Not signed, but nice nonetheless. A Gavin Lux relic for the Dodgers. Then we have red to 199. It's another Cincinnati Red parallel. Yeah, Sonny Gray to 199. The Zebra is upon us. So again, kind of an unofficial case hit. Panini doesn't call it a case hit, so I don't call it a case hit. But basically, yeah, they come out usually around one per case, though we have had instances of finding more than one. Freddie Freeman and the Atlanta Braves. These are not numbered, but they are not common, obviously. So it's a nice hit for Atlanta with the Freddie Freeman Zebra. And then we have a white Victor Robles. This will be to 50, and it is the Nationals. A Justin Turner. Go ahead and grab that one that got left up there by itself. Well, Hunter Dozier off playing by himself in the corner there. Jake Fraley, number to 199, is out for the Mariners with a Jake Fraley autograph. More red, 199, Danny Mendick, coming out for the White Sox. I see another blue down there, but before we get there, amazingly enough, we're hitting Yordan Alvarez again, numbered to 209 for the Astros. How would you like to have not one, but two Yordan Alvarez autograph relics? Most of the time, we don't even find one. Tonight, we find two. Numbered to 149, that goes to the Angels, and that gets that box wrapped up. We always look in there. I just always like to show you all the packs are out. And every once in a while, we'll find a pack trapped in a box that's fallen in behind. You know, like that one has those little risers in it. And we actually found a pack once stuck in there that way by me, you know, just flipping it to show you what was inside of it. So, better safe than sorry, right? That's how I look at it. Lucas, no. Shogo was not white. It was just a base prism. No, if something's numbered, I'll always call out the number and the color, or the number and or the color. Usually the number, because you can generally see the color on it. But on the base prisms, sometimes I call out a team name or a player name. Sometimes I don't. But if they are numbered, of course I will let you know what it is numbered to and that sort of thing. And the white ones, of course, are numbered always to 50. But sadly, no, he was not numbered. A base prism is what it was. All right, so oh, yeah, I hear you. I mean, for sure, sometimes I'm multitasking too and looking around at other stuff and listening and not watching. And, you know, we all do that when we're watching breaks, especially breaks that are kind of long like this one's going to be. So, no, I get it. Not always looking up, that's for sure. I am the same way, my friend. Numbered to 25, it is a Trent Grisham. And that is a cracked ice, also out for the Padres, who I think might have had a Trent Grisham earlier autograph, but it wasn't obviously cracked ice like that was. Gio Urshela, that's to 149, the Yankees. Followed by Nick Solek for the Rangers. That one a relic. And then we've got Munoz. San Diego Padres are absolutely racking it up. Definitely see some stuff on the edges and corners of this one. And numbered to 209, Andres Munoz. Autograph relic. Padres are a little bit on fire tonight, aren't they? And there's a Matt Boyd. Just a base prism out for the Tigers. And a Shane Bieber cracked ice. Cleveland Indians, numbered to 25. We haven't seen any tie-dye yet tonight, but if we do come across any, those will be numbered to 20. Meanwhile, we've got a Brandon Woodruff for the Milwaukee Brewers with a base prism. And there's one that is the Alzolay for the Cubbies. Chris Bryant for the Cubbies. I see some red in there. If I could get my hot little hands on it. Numbered to 199. There is a Brian Reynolds for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Shohei Ohtani. Shohei comes out for the Angels with a relic. An Alex Bregman. That insert is a refractor. That whole insert set, I think. Anytime we see any of that insert set that looks like that, they will all be refractors, and none of them are going to be numbered, unfortunately. Unless, again, if you see a color, then it's numbered. Polanco, 149, Minnesota. A tricolor Tommy Pham. And that is the Padres. And that puts us at our halfway point. So we have opened 6 boxes as of right now, and we have 6 boxes left to go. I'm trying to find a place. I need to create a little extra space for myself here so that things don't get stacked up way out of hand over there. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. Let's just set the extra pile of relics up there. That'll be easier. Give me a little more elbow room down here. All right, we got all the packs out of there. Man, I'm going to be glad when that thumbnail grows back. Oh, it hurt when I broke it off, too. You guys, well, guys probably don't know as much as women know, but when your nails get a little bit longer and sometimes you catch it on something and it bends it back, and it won't necessarily break the whole thing off, but it just bends it way back, and it goes down into the quick, and then it rips about half of it off down into that part that really hurts. And then the other half is there, and you've got to tear it off or cut it off or something. Oh, it's the worst. And I did that breaking down boxes last weekend. Shipping boxes to take them out for recycling. And man alive, it hurt. But mainly, it just makes it harder to get the packs open. So I need that thing to grow back faster. Because with Topps wrappers, you can just grab a little edge, you know, like at the top. You cannot do it on Panini. They make them with something different. There's no way to grab it and just whoosh, like you can do with Topps. No. You got to get these by the seam. takes longer and it makes more noise. Wish they'd make them like Topps. To 209, Detroit, Jake Rogers. Tigers doing all right tonight. I see a little gold edge of something coming up here in a minute. But first things first, New York Yankees, 149, Gary Sanchez. Nice. I thought that would just be a relic, but it's not. Auto and relic. So very, very well done there, Yankees. A Brandon Woodruff green to 99 for Milwaukee. And a little more base with a Trey Turner base prism. Our fun little spacers. Personally, I love those things. I use the heck out of them in shipping and various things, so I'm always happy to get those. Ooh, this is nice. Gavin Lux, white parallel to 50 for the Dodgers. And next up, Diaz, Miami Marlins with a relic. Followed by numbered to 5. Woohoo, low number. Roberto Alomar for the Indians. Oh, nice. Is that game worn? Yeah, it is. Oh, that's sweet. Yeah, Roberto Alomar to 5. That's very cool. So, Indians, congrats on that. I like that hit. Very nice indeed. Gold, numbered to 10. Justin Turner for the Dodgers. And we've got ourselves a little red Brian Reynolds Pittsburgh Pirates, 199. Flaherty Cardinals. A tricolor there for Brendan McKay and the Tampa Bay Rays. Base prism Jose Abreu. That, of course, the White Sox. And then a little stack left. Let's see who's in the rest of our little stack here. A Verlander prism insert. And a prism insert for Bellinger and the Dodgers. Finishes off that box. All right. We have opened 7. We have 5 left, including the one that's coming out of the wrappers. That's part of the 5. T-Man says Select is a great product. He likes Select. I told you, I think Select is a blast. I look forward to it always in football and in basketball. And they haven't always had it in baseball. So it's nice when they... You know how they are with baseball, since they don't have the license for it, their products come and go. You know, like they had Prism Baseball for years, and then they didn't have it after maybe it was 2014, and then they brought it back a year or 2 ago. And so they have a tendency to do that. They'll just take something out and set it on the sidelines and then bring it back, and they do that a little bit in other sports too, but they don't do it with the flagship ones like National Treasures, Flawless, Select, Prism. Those don't take a break usually, but they definitely do. I mean, Prime Signatures. I used to really look forward to Prime Signatures every year in football, and they got rid of it after, I think it was 2016 was the last year they made Prime Signatures. So I figure, you know what, they'll bring that back before too long, probably. That's usually what happens. It'll go away for a few years and eventually work its way back around. And what was, why can't I think of the name of it? Do you remember the product we had that was clear for football? And the last year we had it, I think, was also, we only had it maybe 2 years, 2015, 2016. But they were acetate cards and they were clear. And Clear Vision, that's what it's called, Clear Vision. I always actually kind of liked that product too. That was Abreu White Sox, and that is Jalen Davis for the Giants. And there is a Moonshot Mazzara for the White Sox. And a green Trevor Bauer. Outspoken Trevor Bauer, numbered to 99 for the Cincinnati Reds. So yeah, Clear Vision, these are the ones we just looked at, yeah. Clear Vision did not have very many autographs in it. In fact, hardly any autographs in it. But the ones they had were always so good. And it wasn't an expensive product either, relatively speaking. So you could really bust a lot of it at once and get some good value out of it. Sandoval, that is a relic for the Angels. But I think I'm pretty sure in that product, that's the one where we pulled a Tom Brady autograph to like 5 or 10 or something like that. And that's the kind of stuff they'd put in Clear Vision, because you might only find, I can't remember now, but it was just a couple of autographs per case. It wasn't a lot. Flaherty Cardinals. But the ones you did get, boy, they counted. Brock Burke to 199. An autograph for the Texas Rangers. And this is headed to Toronto. It is numbered 225. This is going to be our first, oh no, I guess it'll be cracked ice. I was going to say tie-dye, but no, that's to 20 in here. So TJ, cracked ice, Toronto Blue Jays. And numbered to 149, that is Austin Meadows, Tampa Bay Rays with the blue parallel. Of course, a lot of those products, they produce them now in what is known as Chronicles. They'll take a lot of the brands that are not currently produced as freestanding brands, and they now put them in Chronicles. Jose Altuve, Astros, which of course was at first a baseball product. Then they expanded it to make it baseball and basketball, and now I believe football joins the party. Abreu for the Astros. So the three major sports will all have Chronicles. And they're even doing a Chronicles draft picks for football this year. So Chris Bryant, the Cubbies relic. And of course we've got Stadium Club Chrome. I've seen the pre-order for that. Gonzalez, Mariners, 199. So regular Stadium Club comes first, of course. Stadium Club Chrome will be later in the year. That's one of the products they announced a Chrome variation of back in maybe February. It was early in the year. And then we weren't really sure after they had to shut down and everybody's behind on production, blah, 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 if they were going to cancel some of those new things, but it doesn't look like they are. So that means we'll get a regular and Chrome Allen and Ginter, if they follow what they said then. A regular and Chrome Stadium Club. And I think Gypsy Queen is the other one they were going to do an all Chrome release of, in addition to, obviously, we've already done the regular release of it. So that'll be fun. Getting some new baseball stuff from Topps. You know what? I think there's some kind of a new, there's another new product, and I can't think. I think it's Topps Sterling. Because, you know, last year we had Bowman Sterling, and it replaced what had been Bowman High Tech. Bowman High Tech went away last year, and Bowman Sterling was new. And now, in addition to Bowman Sterling, these are already, look at that. There's going to be Topps Sterling, which is really, really high end. Let me see if this one is the same way. It is. Look, these wrappers are not sealed. Well, no, that one is. Because I'm like, look, they're not sealed. And then that one was. That one's not. See what I mean? Yeah. And I didn't do that. That was that way. Very strange. They didn't really get sealed up right at the factory. Some of them, not all of them. That was weird. All right, this doesn't come out very often either. Another somewhat pseudo unofficial case hit, if you will. It is Artistic Impressions, Mookie Betts on the front of it. And you'll note that it says Boston on it. So Mookie Betts goes to the Red Sox in this instance because it says Boston. Now, had it said Dodgers or Los Angeles, of course, that's where it would have gone. But since it says Boston, that's where that one's headed. Ozzie, Atlanta Braves, 149. Mr. Albies with a relic hit. Sterling Marte and a Tommy Pham. Both of those were base prisms. Another die cut. All right, so we've had 2 die cuts. Caleb Smith, Miami Marlins. Was he our first die cut too? I want to look at, hang on a minute. Was he? I can't, it was. Both die cuts, that's what I thought. I just went to look. Both die cuts are Caleb Smith for the Marlins. How freaky is that? Yeah, that's just weird. That is unusual. Justin Dunn, Seattle Mariners. Lorenzo Cain, Brewers. A green Travis Demeritte. Detroit /99. And then another Artistic Impressions. Right as I say, they basically come out one per case. Here's another one right behind the first one. But remember at the start when I told you they don't really call them case hits because sometimes you don't get one and sometimes you get more than one? Well, welcome to more than one. Good news for us. Alex Bregman and the Astros, Artistic Impressions. So, yeah, they loaded us up in that box, didn't they? Hey, we'll take it. We will take it. There's a blue /149 Gurriel for Toronto. That's Lourdes Gurriel for the Blue Jays. Yuli's little brother, I think. I think he's the younger brother. That was a Nick Ahmed tricolor that went by as well. All right, this is box number 10 of 12 that we are embarking upon. Rolling our way through a little select. T-Man says, yes, multiple Caleb Smith die cuts. I know, it's so weird, though, that we got 2 die cuts and they were both Caleb Smith. I just think that's weird. But hey, it's like, what are the odds, right? You said same 6 teams, good old Panini's, what Lucas said. Honestly, it's not just Panini, though. Topps, nobody has been doing a particularly good job collating stuff in at least the last year or 2 years. And some cases, of course, are better than others. But you might open a case of something and find one time you open it, it's heavily weighted towards one team. Another time you open it, you might not see that team at all. Sometimes they're well mixed up. Sometimes it's full of certain teams to the exclusion of others. So it's just, I mean, I know it's supposed to be a random insertion, but sometimes you have to wonder. I mean, we opened a half case of, I think it was Gypsy Queen. This has been a while back now, several months ago, but out of, I think, what it would have been like 12 hits and maybe 6 of them were Dodgers or something out of one half case of a product. It was just absolutely crazy. And that happens sometimes. It is frustrating, though. That was Lance Lynn for the Rangers. This is little Marco Gonzalez, Mariners, of course. So I don't know what their process is. Obviously, it's automated. But whatever their automated process is for handling insertions, it doesn't seem like it's very random sometimes. I'll tell you that. Sean Murphy for the Oakland A's, numbered to 25. So this ought to be cracked ice when we flip it around. And it is, and it's a nice looking relic. Ooh, I like that. Yeah. For whatever reason, it looks like it's reading black on the camera, but of course it's really a dark green. But nice relic for Oakland. There's a Pete Alonso prism insert. Well, I should have stayed the way I was to begin with. George Springer. Here comes the judge. New York Yankees with a relic. All rise. Numbered to 199. It's Vlad Guerrero Jr., Toronto Blue Jays. Well, come here now. Whoops, we got a blue one. Tried to stick to the card in front of him, didn't he? George Springer to 149, Houston Astros. Then we have Michael King, and it is numbered to 99. So a little Michael King with a pinstripe relic and autograph. That one goes to the Yankees. Finally, I see a tie-dye up there we're going to get to in a moment. Jose Abreu, numbered to 75. 79, sorry, I'm used to saying 75. Numbered to 79. Oh, that's cool. Relic and autograph, Jose Abreu for the White Sox. Well done. White Sox on that one. Barrios, 149, coming out for the Twins. Here is a tricolor Matt Chapman, Oakland A's. A tricolor Toro for the Astros. Hanging out up there at the top, I have got our first tie-dye of the night. So this should be numbered to 20. It's Real Muto for the Phillies. Philadelphia Phillies to 20. Last base card of that one. Here comes 11 of 12. Wrapper coming off. Box number 11. So yeah, I don't know how they determine what process. I would like to know, though, what the process is for inserting the quote-unquote random hits, because they don't always seem random, do they? But I guess they are. The only thing that's hand-collated from Panini that I know of is Flawless, and they hand-collate those cards. So you certainly aren't going to have duplication in Flawless. But other than that, I think it's open season. Well, come out of there now, buddy. Those guys wanted to stay in the pack, didn't they? They're negotiating for more prorated salary before they'll come out of the pack. All right, let's roll onward here and see what we can find. A third redemption. Oh, wouldn't it be nice if we got one of all three of those guys that you mentioned earlier? I would love that. Paul Goldschmidt, Goldie. Blue, 149, St. Louis Cardinals. Sam Hilliard, Colorado Rockies to 250. We saw him early on, maybe out of the first box, but that one was an autograph. This one is a relic, so one of each if you've got the Rockies. It is a base Danny Mendick prism. There's a Moonshot prism for Kyle Schwarber and the Cubbies. A Verlander out for the Houston Astros with a relic, followed by a red 199 with Joe Palumbo for the Texas Rangers. My little stack of block cards over there is getting quite high. In fact, I just about chunked it off in the floor when I threw that last one on. So I better be a little more careful. I guess it wouldn't hurt them if it does fall on the floor, though. Not those, anyway. Bo Bichette for the Toronto Blue Jays, and that is the Hot Rookies insert, and of course also a Prism parallel. The only Hot Rookies Prism that we've seen, it's other Hot Rookies base that we've seen. That was Joey Votto with a tricolor Prism, Cincinnati Reds. And that is a George Springer base Prism for the Astros. A green /99 Sean Murphy, Oakland A's. All right, we have got another autograph coming upon us here. That one's headed to Detroit. It's numbered to 49. Travis again, Demerit, or something closely approximating that. Or maybe it doesn't sound at all like that, but that's what I'm going with. Nico, Cubbies, tricolor for Chicago Cubs. All right, we are heading into Last Box Mojo. Oh, yeah. We are going to collectively work our energy here, see if we can get the mojo to bring us a smashing, volcanic, hot hit. That's what we want. Too hot to handle. So hot you got to put it down as soon as you see it. That's what I want to find. So let's see if Last Box Mojo will deliver to us tonight. Maybe. We hope so. And then, of course, after we look through the cards from this last box, we're still going to have a little work to do. We will flip over those redemptions that are sitting up there in housekeeping, 3 of them right now, and we'll see who's on the other side of them. Go to the Panini website and check it out as well. Find out what, if anything, they are numbered to. After that, we will recap our autographs, our relics, and any cards we have that are numbered to 99 and below. So we're not going to do the blue parallel or the red parallel because there's quite a bit more of those. But we'll do the greens, which are to 99, anything below those, and then, of course, any of our pseudo-official case hits, which would, of course, be the zebras, the die cuts, etc., the artistic impressions, and like that. So that's what we'll be recapping. But first things first, let's see what Last Box Mojo brings for us. It's a Brandon Woodruff base Prism. We have Domingo out for the Diamondbacks. It is numbered to 209, autograph and relic pairing. So one for the Diamondbacks. Right behind it, here comes Zach Collins. That is also numbered to 209. And that's the Chicago White Sox, autograph and relic. A red parallel over here for Real Muto and the Phillies to 199. Let's just keep trucking with that half of things. Wow, all the hits were over in that half, weren't they? Or 3 of the 4, anyway. And that is Acuna for the Braves with a relic. Followed by a blue Ramon Laureano, Oakland A's, to 149. Actually, all 4 of our hits were on that half in that stack. That's unbelievable. Savali, Cleveland Indians, and it is numbered to 99 with a relic. I do see a cracked ice, though, so we do still have that to look at, but I'm going to shuffle it so we save it, and we'll look at it in a second. Tim Anderson Moonshots Prism insert. A tricolor Aquino for the Reds. Aristides, the Punisher. And Chris Bryant, base prism. A tricolor Wong for the Cardinals. Hang on a minute. I feel like something was stuck to the back of that. I just want to make... All right. I guess it's not. So we're all right there, but I don't know. Felt like one was stuck, so I just wanted to double check. That's all. Say base prism Chris Sale, Red Sox. And here is our cracked dice. And who is it? Why, it's Buster Posey, none other than numbered 225 with cracked dice for the San Francisco Giants. And the last card we see is that we see live is a red Marcus Stroman. Mets 199. Now, redemption time. Woohoo! I know. Can't wait to see what's on the other side. I'm with you. I don't know what's on there either. Let me get our recap stacks ready to go up here. And then we'll be taking a look at those redemptions here in just a second. I got to do a quick little bit of organizing, and then we'll be ready to go here in just a minute. I like to get the various parallels together because I think it's easier when you recap, like if all the whites are together, or all the cracked dice are together, etc. It just makes it easier, I think. So, okay. Now, here we go. Good luck, good luck. The first one around that we see, ooh, it's Jo Adell, Signatures Tricolor. Oh, nice. Angels. Oh, yeah, okay. I like that. Jo Adell Tricolor. Nice hit. Next one that we see, it is Eloy. Somebody called that one. And it is a signature, it just says Signatures Hollow. And that, of course, is going to the White Sox for Eloy Jimenez. And the third one around is also Eloy, and it just says Signatures, so it's going to be base. I'm assuming probably one will be numbered and maybe the other one not, but we're gonna go to the website and find out. And that's what we're going to do right now. So let me get myself on the right page and then bring you right along with me. Well, now I know. Oh, there it is. I was like, I know I set that up while ago, but I couldn't find it. There it is. All right, so I had the product set up, except I have the wrong product in there. I had Prism on the brain. Prism comes out Friday. We're opening Select. So the first thing we'll look up is the base Eloy Signatures. The card set just says Signatures. I don't think that one will be numbered, but we'll find out. Well, where are you that just says Signatures? There. Card number 30. And there he is. Oh, he is numbered. It's going to be numbered to 99. Okay, so that's your first Eloy. Now, the next Eloy says Signatures Hollow. And again, he'll be card 30, but a different card set. So let's get to that. Signatures Hollow tells us that one will be numbered to 75. So slightly lower than a pair of Eloys. Excuse me. Now let's go find out what Jo Adell's got happening. Signatures Tricolor is our card set. And, whoops, I went the wrong way, didn't I? Card numbers 27 is Adell. And Jo Adell is going to be numbered to 49. All right, so those are our redemptions. 2 for the White Sox, 1 for the Angels. All reasonably low numbered, relatively speaking. So, not a bad haul. The Adell, of course, particularly I am liking that one. Well, you're right. You're right. Lucas said that out of the redemptions, he called for it to be 2 Aaron Judges. And he was right that there was a double player, but wrong about the player. It wasn't Judge, it was Eloy. But yeah, you were on it. There were definitely 2 in there. So, of the same guy. So we're going to look at our green first. And of course, the green are numbered to 99. So you've got the Oakland A's and Detroit Tigers. Cincinnati Reds, the Milwaukee Brewers, and that one is the Detroit Tigers, and Colorado Rockies. Our 2 die cuts, well, they're pretty much identical, aren't they? They are both Caleb Smith, obviously both Miami Marlins, neither numbered, and there you go. Then we have 2 artistic impressions tonight. One is for the Astros with Alex Bregman, and the other one came out Mookie Betts as the Boston Red Sox. You can see it says Boston on there, so that one does go to the Red Sox. There may be some Mookie in here that said Los Angeles, and that, of course, would go to the Dodgers, but the ones that say Boston go to the Red Sox. The zebra, it is Freddie Freeman for the Atlanta Braves. We have 2 gold. Each will be numbered to 10. Justin Turner for the Dodgers. And Gio Urshela for the Yankees. We have 2 that are white. These are numbered to 50. That is Brock Burke for the Texas Rangers. And then the next one is Victor Robles for the Nationals, except I was wrong. There aren't 2, there are 3. The third one is Gavin Lux for the Dodgers. Cracked Ice, Shane Bieber, Cleveland Indians, numbered to 25. And Cracked Ice again, Buster Posey to 25 for the Giants. We only had 1 tie-dye tonight, and that one heads to the Philadelphia Phillies. It is numbered to 20 with JT Realmuto. Now, our relics. We're going to look at those next. Big stack of relics. So keeping in mind that all of these thicker cards have some degree of minor edge and corner wear and or chipping, particularly on the back. Numbered to 99, that is Savali for the Indians. Acuna comes out for the Braves. Then we have a Verlander for the Astros, followed by the Colorado Rockies, that one numbered to 250 with Hilliard. There's an Aaron Judge relic for the Yankees. This little beauty right here, I love that. That is Sean Murphy Cracked Ice relic for the Oakland A's, numbered to 25. Ozzie Albies for the Braves to 149. Chris Bryant and the Cubs. And Patrick Sandoval for the Angels. I like this too. This is Roberto Alomar. That's game used. It's numbered to 5 for the Indians. I think that's a cool hit. And then there's Diaz for the Miami Marlins. So that is stack number 1 of relics. Here comes stack number 2 of relics. Shohei Ohtani for the Angels. Then we have Solak for the Rangers, followed by Gavin Lux and the Dodgers, numbered to 99. Brendan McKay, the Tampa Bay Rays. There is a Maddox, numbered to 75, and that's the Atlanta Braves. Nico comes out for the Cubbies to 250. Alex Bregman to 149 for the Astros. There's the Mariners to 99 with Justin Dunn. You got Abraham Toro to 99 for the Astros. Brendan McKay and the Rays to 99. Adrian Morejon for the Padres. That is numbered to 49. That's another Greg Maddux for the Braves. And then Trent Grisham for the Padres to 250. So those are all the relics that don't have ink attached. Now, let's get to some autographs. This redemption, yeah, that was a nice surprise. It is Jo Adell for the Angels. It's going to be numbered to 49 when you get it. Eloy Jimenez, numbered to 75. The White Sox signatures hollow. And a base signature, Eloy and the White Sox to 99. The rest of the relics come out now. Zach Collins, numbered to 209, the White Sox. And you've got Domingo Leba, I don't know, to 209 for the Diamondbacks. I should have just stuck with Domingo. Travis Demerit to 49. That is Detroit Tigers. Jose Abreu, White Sox, 79. Michael King, New York Yankees, 99. Cracked Ice, numbered to 25, Toronto Blue Jays. And then we have another Brock Burke. That's to 199 for the Texas Rangers. I say another, but we had something Brock Burke, didn't we, a minute ago? Did we have a relic or something? I think we did. Gary Sanchez, a veteran, to 149, New York Yankees. And then there's one for Detroit to 209 for the Tigers. Munoz and the Padres to 209. This little beauty here is a cracked ice. That is Trent Grisham, Padres. It is numbered to 25, of course. Yordan Alvarez and the Astros to 209. There's Fraley, Mariners, 199. Gonsolin for the Dodgers to 49. Castro, Tigers, 199. And there's a little Edwin Rios, Dodgers, 199. And unbelievably, another Yordan Alvarez for the Astros to 209. One to keep and one to sell, right? And then Sam Hilliard for the Rockies to 99 is how we got things started tonight. All right, so there is the break in the recap, but I do have a little bit of stuff we'll go over again. We'll hit your shipping date, your anticipated shipping date info again, and then we'll hit the sheet that has what's coming up in the days ahead. If you missed either of those, here's what you need to know. So Friday is when I'm hoping to have this out the door, right? And depending on how the week goes, it could be a day early, it could be a day later. I mean, telling you right up front, my cousin had a stroke today, so there's a possibility that it could be a day later on Saturday. I'm going to try to stay the course, though. It's not like we can go visit him right now in the hospital, but just FYI. So Friday anticipated, possibly a day earlier, possibly a day later, if depending on how the week goes. Every team hit cards, so we don't worry about consolation cards. Here's how it comes up in the days ahead. So tomorrow night is a case of Noir basketball. That's the last of the Noir that we'll be breaking. On Thursday night, we're going to come back and visit Diamond Kings baseball again. We'll be opening a 12-box inner case of that. On Friday, we've got lots of new releases. Actually, there's more than just 3, but we're only going to open 3 of them on Friday. We will open Prism baseball, and that will be by the half case. Then we're going to open... not necessarily in this order. We will also open a full case, 12-box case of Leaf Flash football, and then a full case of Topps Finest baseball. So it's going to be a long break on Friday night, and had I realized that Prism moved, we would have started earlier. But at the first of the week, they were still telling, or at the last of last week, actually, up until Monday morning, they told us Prism was a Wednesday release, and then we found out late it was Friday. So it was too late for me to change the break time. Other stuff had already been listed. Saturday and Sunday are both off nights. So that, I guess, is it for me for tonight. Let me check chat over here. Oh, Gina. Hey, Gina. I didn't know you were here tonight. How you doing, Gina? My cousin, I don't know a whole lot about it. Unfortunately, we don't have a lot of details other than he hadn't been feeling well for like the last day or day and a half. And then he got up today and was having, I guess, some trouble walking. So his wife insisted on taking him to the hospital, thank goodness. And they said he had suffered a stroke. And as far as I know, at least as far as I heard, which was a couple hours ago, there's no, he's not paralyzed at the moment, and so hopefully that will stay that way, and don't know the extent of any other damage or anything else about it yet. So I'm sure we'll know more later tonight or in the morning, but, you know, as I said, can't go visit him anyway. They won't let, the only person that they've even allowed anywhere is his wife, and, yeah, so the rest of us, everybody else, we just got to hang out and wait and see what happens. But thank you for asking. I appreciate that. But that is it for me tonight. So thanks, everyone, for being here. I appreciate it. I hope that you have a good week ahead and that you will come back and see me again. If not tomorrow night, maybe sometime soon. And in the meantime, stay safe and happy and healthy. And I'll be back at it tomorrow night. So we will see you then. Bye now.